Okay, fifth graders, so today we're talking about area of a rectangle. This should be a review from last year and then also from in our class. If you remember, the formula was base little b times height divided by 2, and here they're saying half of base times height, which also works. Divided by 2 is like finding half. So if we turn this into a rectangle, or if we think of it as a rectangle, we can see that its base is 4 and its height is 2. So 4 times 2 will equal 8, and then if we divide it by 2 or cut 8 in half, either way we'll get an area of 4 because we only want half of it for a triangle. On this one, again, we can turn it into a rectangle. Whoops, I didn't go up high enough. And then come on down. Okay, it looks like our height here, 1, 2, 3, our height is 3, and then we're going to multiply it by our base, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 times 4 is 12, and then we need that step of finding half of it or dividing by 2, and we find out that this one is 6 if we do it correctly. Next one, again, we can kind of imagine this as a rectangle. We've got a parallelogram this time. Now parallelograms we're not going to divide by 2 because a parallelogram is actually a rectangle that's just tipped. So we're going to keep that same formula as we do as for a rectangle, not the half. So on this one, our base is 1, 2, 3, 4, and our height, if we count up, 1, 2, 3, 4, so we can find out this is 4 times 4 equals 16, and we're not going to divide by 2 because it's not a triangle. We need the whole thing. Our next one, let's see if I can help us stay a little bit more focused here. Scooch it up. And we can think of this one as a rectangle if we want to. And you can see there that our height is 2. And our base, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our base is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. So our area is 10. And if you look at it as a triangle, you can see that this piece is the same as that piece. So if we could just shove it over a little bit, we would make a whole rectangle. This one, we can do the same thing. Think of it as a rectangle. And we can see our height is 1, 2, 3. And our base on this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 times 5 is going to be 15 centimeters squared on that one. And we've got a triangle on its side. It's still a triangle, so we need to divide it by 2. But if we're thinking its base here, we can see 1, 2, well, we can still draw a rectangle, and I forgot about that step. Our base, 1, 2, 3, 4, and its height, we've got a right triangle, 1, 2, so 4 times 2 is 8, and don't forget that step of finding half of it or dividing it by 2. Half of 8 is 4, so we get 4 centimeters squared on that one. I think I might be down below. Let's try moving it up. 4 centimeters squared. All right, thanks for working with me today.